Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meg, and today we're going to do another Spooky Shadows episode, which is where I just take a palette in my collection that I feel is Halloween themed or very much is Halloween themed and do a look with it. Last week we did the Hocus Pocus Regain Focus, which was one of the palettes that PLouise came out with last year for Halloween. And so I thought we would do one with the other palette they came out with, which is a Droplet of Magic. I have already used this on my channel. I believe it is a palette bingo that I filmed quite a while ago, but I thought it would just be fun to dig back into it and just see what other look we could create. So if you're interested in seeing what happens, keep on watching. So just like with Hocus Pocus Regain Focus, this is a double-sided palette. It's like very thick, partially because it's double-sided, but that's also just kind of like PLouise's kind of shtick, is that they do these like really bulky palettes. I don't really mind it, but I know it bugs some people. It kind of has this like book clasp thing. It had this lock on it. So you unlock that and then you just take that out and you can open it up. And on the one side you have like blues and grays and that very like cool tone, and on the other side it's got like your purples and more your reds and that, so a little bit warmer. You get a mirror on both sides, and I love the other palette too, but I just adore this. Was definitely my favorite amongst the two. It was the one I wanted the most. I just love the really spooky spellbook kind of packaging to this. It's just so pretty. So yeah, I think we're gonna just zoom in and create a look and just have some fun with this palette today. So I think I figured out the color story I want to work with, and I just kind of wanted to go for something just like very vampy, like in vampire kind of esque. I almost went towards the greens, but I did like a green kind of look with the other palette, so I wanted to mix it up. So I thought we would do this. So I've got the black, a couple of the reds, and then this sort of like peachy-ish color, which I know that that's not necessarily vampire-esque, but I really want to just draw that in because it's a pretty color and I'm drawn to it. So we're gonna get started with the first shade, and for that we're gonna go into the black, which is Black Magic, and I'm just gonna pick that up on this. I don't actually know what brush this is. I got it like forever ago. It's Glamier as the brand, but I got it in like a BoxyCharm or Ipsy like ages ago. And we're just going to place that. I'm going to go like do sort of a cut crease style. I don't know if we're going to really like define the cut crease, but like, so I don't know if it'll be like an actual proper cut crease, but essentially like laying out the shadow and like blending it out and then having the shimmer on like the inner part of the lid. I'm going to leave the black there, I think, just because I can always build it up, but it's really hard to like take it down. I want to see like where I can build up the other shades. I'm actually going to bring it in though, just a little bit, because I want it to be, maybe just bring it in a little bit. Bring it in all the way, because I want it to really be the shade that's behind the shimmer. Then I'm going to go in with the slightly deeper of the two reds, which is a Vampire Kiss, and that is on this like BH Cosmetics fluffy brush. Pick up some of that and start just kind of stamping that around, hoping that this will be a good transition from the black. Then grabbing this other BH Cosmetics fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with the slightly lighter of the two reds called Bloodbath. It's a little bit brighter. I'm just going to start doing like the final sort of blend out with this. Not really like that much lighter than the other one, but just felt like it might just help the final blend out. And then I'm just going to go back and forth between all of them. Oh my god, I gotta trim my bangs so bad. Back and forth between all of them until I have a blend that I'm happy with. Okay, I think we're going to do the lower lash before we do the lid shade. And so for that, I'm going to actually grab the Melt Cosmetics gel liner in Onyx. Best black gel liner in my opinion. And I'm just going to try to find something that is pretty thin. I'll try working with this one once I get the product on it. So I'm just going to grab this angle brush. It's just from an old, not to be named really collab from Morphe. I'm just going to load up my brush and just try to get it so it's getting as like flat as possible, just so it's not going to be too wide. And we're going to put this out here, like on the outer corner a bit, in the waterline. To about like here. And then what I want to also do, if I can get a nice enough line for it, is I kind of want to like create a little bit of a different inner corner here. So we're just kind of changing the inside of that a little bit. And then I'm going to grab this, I don't even know where this brush is from. It doesn't have any names on it, but it's just like another like angled brush, and dip into that Black Magic shade. And we're going to go right over where we placed the gel liner. And then I'm going to grab this brush from Luxie. It's a 121 mini tapered. And we are going to jump into that Vampire Kiss, so that like deeper red shade. Just try to get like a bit of it on the tip of the brush, not too much. But I'm okay if it's a bit blown out. And we're just going to start blending into the black. I'm just going to take the brush that I used for black originally with no additional product on it. So I went and placed some NYX glitter glue all over my lid using this Gothlow 710 brush that I got sent from them from quite a while ago. And I'm going to dip into that shimmer shade, which is called Slay the Game. And it's just this like sort of peachy with like pink sparkle. I'm just going to start laying that all over. I love shades like this. Got like gold in it too. I feel that the undertone to that shade that we have is just a little too deep to completely have it on my inner corner. So I'm actually going to take my Noctilucent highlight palette from Blend Bunny. I love this palette. And I'm going to grab just like this little liner brush. And I think I'm going to jump into the shade Phenomena. Sort of got, I believe, like a little bit of like orangey undertones. But this is just going to add like the nice brightness and sparkle without being, well, it's actually a lot more pink. Without having like too much of an under. Alright, I'm going to like clean up the line here because I think like when I did that I kind of messed up a bit, and also like kind of just clean up around here a bit, catch up the other eye, and then we will be back to show off the finished look. So be right back. Here we are, the finished look. So like I said, we were going for sort of like a vampire glam, and I think we kind of got there. You know, it's not It's not perfect. Maybe it's not everybody's kind of vampire, but it's my kind of vampire, so I'm fine with it. So finishing details, I went in with the Ione Foxy half lashes that I love, and then I couldn't decide between, like, I knew I wanted to do a red lip, but I couldn't decide between like a bright red and a like brick red. Obviously I decided to go more like brick red, and I went with the Glam Light combo, the Tiffany lip combo, so the pencil and the lipstick, and I love this combo. I need to use it more often. Other than that, I switched the bows to red, and then I also put on this Bat Vampire choker. It's just a lot of fun. I got this recently from Shein, and I do love it. So if you liked this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe. Any and all interaction with it definitely helps with the algorithm and helps push my channel out to more people. So I greatly appreciate any support you have to give. I will hopefully have another video coming soon. I'm waiting for actually 2 things that I ordered. So there'll be 2 more upcoming videos. Hopefully soon, depending on when they arrive and the energy I have to film. If you're not already, I suggest checking me out on my other socials. I'm Spooky Mama Glam on Instagram and TikTok as well. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.